This is Boston Chris with another great episode of the ETX ROCKS Show.
Louise here.
Descript.
Featuring all genres and styles of entertainment.
And coming to the ETX ROCKS.
Let's hear it from Louise, please.
From the unheralded and unheard to the legends and beyond.
Out of the box with ETX ROCKS.
It's awesome.
We keep them coming.
$5, that's pocket change.
Well, hey, y'all, this is Haley McDaniel. Are y'all ready for this?
ETX ROCKS Show is the greatest show of all time, okay?
We are ETX ROCKS.
The ETX ROCKS Show is the best show of all time, say? The other shows, you're good, you're real good. As long as we're around, you'll be second best, say?
Cut.
Hi, my name is Terrell Brindley with This Intangible Existence, and thank you for tuning in to the ETX ROCKS radio show.
Hey guys, Boston Chris here with another great episode of the ETX ROCKS Show. And we have one of our good friends in the house and a goofy,
handsome, talented,
extremely good-looking,
you can just go on.
good guy on the show. We finally have Tyler Lenius on the show. Woo! First time on the ETX ROCKS Show, and he's all the way out here on our set in Longview. We're missing you, Mark Claybrook. Get well. We're praying for you. Usually we have mobile audio and video productions out here with the whole set and everything, but we're winging it today, and which is perfect because Tyler wings a lot of stuff.
Just too much.
Yeah, but that's okay. That makes Tyler who he is.
Special.
Yes,
Very
especially special. Now, speaking of special, Tyler Lenius, you wrote a song. I know one of the biggest impacts in your life was your grandfather.
Very true.
And you had wrote a song and performed it at the award show. I think it was, last year, or was it the year before?
I think whatever the most recent one was.
Yeah, the last.
I think I did it there. Something like that.
I believe so. It was the one where you and Sabrina performed together.
Yeah,
right?
that's it.
Yeah.
That was the last one.
And you're going to play the song for us, right?
I want to. I absolutely love the song. When I lost my grandpa, it changed my writing style a lot because before I would just write songs that like I thought girls would like.
Right.
And,
Which is important as well.
Yeah, because that's the only reason we play guitar, is to get girlfriends. And then I lost my grandpa, and he always told me he wanted to song, and I could never do it because I hated everything I ever did, because I thought I had to be just super amazing and everything. And then I lost him on July 4th last year, and I sat in my room, and I just picked up my guitar, and I wrote this song in maybe 10 minutes, and it meant a lot to me, so I loved it.
So would you say this is like the first writing experience where you put out something from the heart?
Yeah, see, like, as much as, like, I want to say everything I release comes straight from the heart, a lot of my songs, if you listen to them, they're just sappy, crappy love songs.
Right.
And it's easy to do, it's easy to write. I like some of them, but I just hadn't found a song that, like, I was in love with, that I was proud of.
Right.
This song.
So what's the name of the song?
This song's called We'll Meet Again, and it's got a cool story behind it. Is before my grandpa passed away, we sat around and we listened to records together. We listened to vinyl records. And there was one that he loved. It was the band was called the Ink Spots.
Yeah.
And they're so freaking good. They start every song. And I couldn't fit that in my song, so I had to do something different. And but there's a song called We'll Meet Again, and we listened to that together, and it really touched me, so I wanted to write a song called We'll Meet Again. So
Awesome. So here's We'll Meet Again by Tyler Lenius.
I hope y'all
Y'all check it out.
Let his wisdom be my wings, allow me to soar over what might be in my path to happiness, allow me to fight. Say we'll meet again, say we'll singing for me while I hear fall asleep. Say we'll meet again, say we'll again will say, will sing it for me. Well, I lie here, I fall asleep. I best you believe, grandson, I'm watching over you, and I'm so proud of what you will do. Say we'll meet again, but say we'll sing for me. Well, I lie here, I fall asleep. Say we'll meet again, but say we'll sing for me. Say we'll meet again and sing it for me. Well, I lie here, fall asleep. We'll say we'll meet again and sing it for me. For me. 1, 2.
It is.
Wow, so that's We'll Meet Again by the one and only Tyler Lenius.
Hey gang, this is Teaser, letting everybody out there know that
ETX rocks!
All right, we are back with more shenanigans and fun with Tyler Lenius. You just heard him playing We'll Meet Again, a song that he wrote for his granddad that passed away July 4th of last year, so it's been almost a year.
Yep.
How would you say that you've kind of grown as a musician since losing your grandpa?
I went through a long point in life thinking music was just about the crowd and just about the audience, and that's not a wrong way to think, you know. And so all my songs I'd write, I'd be like, I want to know what the girl in the audience wants to hear, or the dude in the back wants to get drunk too, and all that crap. So after I lost my grandpa, a side of that kind of disappeared, and it was all about, all right, I'm gonna write a song that I want to hear and that I like playing, and that I don't care if no one likes the song but me, because I love it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was that aspect on top of I wanted to do my grandpa justice. So I wrote that, and I think he'd be proud of it.
Well, I would agree, and you know, it's cool to know that you're such a young guy, and I think you're maybe starting to get it when it comes to writing songs.
I hope so.
I mean, you've always been a great performer. I mean, you've been doing this since what, 8 years old or something like that?
Yeah. See, when I saw my mom and dad have always played music for a long time to me, and I've always loved it, even since I was a baby. And that's for another story. I was just a rockin' baby, heavily into drugs. I'm just kidding. And
it's awful when, you know, they start hiding stuff in your Huggies.
Yeah,
you know? You have to partake.
They just smuggle it. And it's just sad. It's a sad life.
Yeah,
and
it really is.
I did not do drugs as a baby, just in case anyone was wondering.
It was all secondhand.
Yeah. Oh my God. This is going off the rails. And then I got a guitar when I was 9, didn't touch it for like a year or two. And then my dad brought home AC/DC Live in Donington. Mm-hmm. And I saw that, and I saw Angus Young running around. And I was like, I'm going to spend the rest of my life doing that. So that night, my dad showed me how to play Thunderstruck on guitar. And fast forward about a year, I learned every AC/DC song there is. And then from there, I would find a new band I liked, and I would just fall in love with them and like learn all their stuff. And then fast forward.
So you're just kind of soaking stuff up.
That's all I do. I just rip off people's guitar playing and lyrics and songs and like that. So if you know anyone that's good, well, I'll steal their songs. Just so everyone knows,
what was the old saying, like plagiarism is just flattery or something like that? I forget.
Oh, it's what is it? Plagiarism is the greatest form of flattery.
Yeah, something like that. It's illegal though, apparently.
Yeah, and then also
it's just like, you know, putting them.
They get all mad about that. But if you say change a word, you get a third. Have you heard that one?
I have not. Change a word, you get.
Change a word.
Well, you get co-write credits then.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. You get a good point.
I'm just gonna do everyone's song and change one word.
Yeah, and then I mean it's almost a parody at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you're like, you know, Weird Al.
Yeah, Weird Al and me are dropping a new album next week.
Nice. What's it called?
The Don't You Do This. I was like, he's going to ask what it's called.
Don't You Do This to Me.
Weird Al's Yanka what?
Weird Al's Yanka what? Oh, man, I thought you said it was Don't You Do This to Me.
Oh, that was it. That was it.
Yeah, that's a good album.
In case y'all were wondering.
So, I mean, you're from the Wood County area, but, you know, like I said, we've been doing a lot of these episodes, and we actually had to reshoot part of this one.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, there's a lot of talent in Wood County. You've come from Wood County, Winsboro, where there's nothing to do but play guitar.
And that's another thing, I guess, that because when I was younger and everything, even before I lived in Winsboro, I lived in another small town. And in small town, there's about 3 things to do, and they all end up bad. So
right.
I didn't want to be a part of that. So not only me, there's a lot of musicians out there around here that have done the same thing. They stayed away from all that stuff, and then they just focused on music.
Right.
It was a little getaway.
Well, one thing I respect about you, Tyler, is, I mean, there's a lot of country music in Texas, especially in small town Texas. And yet, I mean, you've kind of gravitated towards the blues and funky kind of side of things.
Just, man, like, I don't know what it is. I'm not dogging on country, not at all.
It's just not your thing.
It's just not me. And, like, the thing is like, when I was, we're about to get super deep, okay?
Maybe.
No one knows.
We'll pull out, though.
So when I was about 14, I met a woman in Dallas, and she's phenomenal. She's a great person. I won't tell her name for business sakes, but me and her worked together on some stuff, and then
when the restraining order runs out, we'll get the name.
Then we'll release the name.
Yeah.
Miss you, and then well, anyways, so I had a deal with a company that has their own TV channel.
Mm-hmm.
It rhymes with Wisney.
All right.
And there was a lot of money involved in everything, and one of the stipulations was I had to dye my hair, I had to let them write my story, my whole life story, and I had to play country. So I was like...
So you were fine with 2 of those 3?
Yeah, you know what? Frosted the tips a little. I came from Norwegia and learned English.
Norwegia.
Is that it, Norwegia?
No.
Norwegia Jones, the singer.
Okay.
And but I said no. I strongly said no, and I turned down a lot of money for it, and I don't regret it at all because, like, that's like the easy way out almost. You know?
For sure.
Because if I played country music, I'd get all the money, all the chicks, not all the teeth, and then and I never
right
wanted
back to
do
Alabama again.
I'm telling you,
It's
roll
just
tide.
Always comes back to that.
I'm gonna just put hashtag roll tide on everything I do. I don't even know what
So
it
one
means.
thing that I know, you know, you've talked to us about quite a bit over the months that we've known you or whatever, is a lot of people kind of label you as a blues artist, blues musician. But I mean, you're so much more than that. So I mean, what would you say to people that think you're strictly a blues artist?
This is gonna be such like a groundbreaking, controversial interview.
There's a
We're
lot of
gonna
hashtags
break
come
the
out of
internet. Ever since I was like, I guess 14 or 15, around that time, I heard B.B. King do this lick, and I remember the lick because it was like 12 o'clock and it was on a school night, and then I heard it right before bed, and I'm supposed to go to sleep because school's kind of important.
Right.
And I heard him go, and I stayed up for 2 days straight going,
Just trying to replicate it.
and I thought it was so cool and everything, and then like it was super easy. Like I didn't even have to think about it. Just
Right.
blues rolls out. It's super easy for me, and I don't know if that's everyone has to like work at it or what, but I think blues is just natural. Like that's what makes good players. Like there's a player named Wes Jeans. He's my big brother. I love that some gun. I know for him for a fact that like there's no thinking about it. He's just got it in his blood.
Oh, absolutely.
And I watch players like him, and like those are the true blues players because like there's just something about like everyone says I'm a blues player, but like I could play the blues and everything, but like if you listen to my songs and stuff, there's some blues licks in it and everything, but like I'm not one of those people that can listen to blues all day.
Right.
Like I know there's a bunch of artists around here that that's all they do is they listen to blues, and they're like, oh, I love B.B. King, and and all. I can't name more than like 5 blues players.
Well, see, for me, I mean, as a fan of music, you know, I look at Tyler Lenius and I see somebody who doesn't fit into a box, any specific genre.
You're making me feel so pretty.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, you're all over the place with your influences, with your style, and the different kind of, you know, things you're doing, not only with your playing, but with your vocal ability as well. I mean, it's jazzy, it's funky, it's got blues in there. You can feel the blues for sure. But I mean, there's also some hard elements to it as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, what kind of struggles do you face when people are trying to put you inside a box like that?
The hardest part for me is like, because it's a compliment. Anytime someone says I'm a good blues player, it's a huge compliment. But I've never wanted to be classified as blues. I've never wanted to be in the blues circuit. I've never wanted to be just in these blues jams the rest of my life. And like, not dog on them, because it's the most fun you'll ever have in a blues.
Right, right.
And you'll steal more licks than any other day. But I like to think that like my music, like it's a bit heavier, not like super heavy, but like if you listen to my stuff, like you can only hear blues for so long before you're like, all right, 145, 145. All right, let's do something else. And that's what I do is like, I'll take all these songs and then like, even if they have a hint of blues, I'll be like, we got to get rid of this, because it's just a big category. You don't want to be stuck in your whole life.
Right.
And that's how I see it. It's like, thank you all for saying I'm a great blues player and all that stuff, but I'm not a blues.
Well, I mean, not only that, but if you go and watch a Tyler Lenius band show, you're going to get so much more than the blues. I mean, way, way, way far beyond the blues. I mean, obviously, you're going to get some of that at a Tyler Lenius show, but it's like I said. I mean, there are some hard rock elements. There are some, you know, even almost Americana-ish type songs that you guys will do.
It's never been a thing. Like when I started, I never said I'm going to be a rock star. I'm going to be a blues star. There's never that. I just play songs I like. Like so that first song, "We'll Meet Again," like that's completely different than what I did a couple years ago and stuff.
That's like a fusion of a bunch of stuff. Yeah. I mean, that song has a lot of meaning in it, but it's still very funky as well.
See, like that's the thing. It's like, and I feel like if I was focused on, I couldn't get out what I wanted to. Some players could just sing their heart out over it.
Right.
And I just can't do that. So like, I never wanted to label myself, never cared about it. I'll let people do it, but like I've just gotten a lot of blues. And I just don't think that's me. So thank you very much for like understanding and seeing that, because I think that too. I think like if someone comes to my show, they're gonna see a lot of different things, not just the blues and everything. When there's
do you feel like do you feel like lacking a label is holding you back?
See, like a label as in
like, you know, I'm a blues artist, I'm a rock artist.
I don't think it's holding me back at all. I do believe that being labeled blues has put me kind of it's a pigeonhole, and so naturally everyone's like, oh, if I go see him, I'm gonna ask him to play Pride and Joy. Gotta hear Pride and Joy.
Yep. Freebird!
Oh man, every time you hear it, you got it. But you can play any kind of music, you're getting Freebird. But not a lot of people come up and go, you know what, play some Wonderwall, you know, Oasis. And I hate that song too, but like, if I hear Pride and Joy one more time, I'm just gonna burn something.
Yeah.
You know, but like, I see it every day, and then you see, pick any of the blues acts, pick some of the big ones, and watch how many like below them, all the people that are just starting blues and everything, they're all doing the same stuff, same songs, and like, I don't see how they're not losing their mind.
Yeah.
You know, like, I just never wanted to be a part of it. I'll leave it to people that are like proficient in it, and like.
I mean, this is coming from a guy who I know personally is a huge fan of the blues.
Yeah, and like, and I'm not dogging blues, because like, the reason I could play it is because I connect with it. Like, the second I heard it, I was like, I could do this all day, and that's all my solos, they're all thanks to blues. So I'm not dogging blues, or blues music at all.
I just think it's cool that you have that influence of Angus Young, and then B.B. King comes across your table, and then you know, I'm sure there's others adding on to this over the like Rival Sons, which you're totally digging right now.
Love Rival Sons.
Right.
I'm gonna open up for them like next week. I'm just gonna
maybe you just never know. That might happen.
For it, I would die.
So you were mentioning earlier before we lost our last recording that the goal really is to sell 1,003,000 records. You've already got the 3 out of the way.
Yes, the first 3 are the hard ones. They always say
they really are, because you got Mom and Dad, and then that third one, you know,
Yeah.
it's usually like just trying to
You
get
gotta
half
get like
price
a
somewhere.
grandma or something, and she's just trying to hold out cash. She won't.
Well,
pay.
and she doesn't get the 5 anyway. So I mean, that's where you like, all right, $350, Grandma. All right,
$350.
yeah.
That's fine.
I don't even get back my money for making this.
She offers me a cookie.
So we got to help Tyler get the other million
Yeah.
somehow. So I know another thing, and this is really impresses me about you is, you know, you were going hard, playing a lot of shows.
Yeah.
To the point where you're recognized with awards and you know, playing at the Guitar Fest in Dallas, big show. But something else came along that is also very important to you.
Yeah.
And you've kind of stepped back from music a little bit, not too much,
Yeah.
but you're focusing on firefighting,
Yeah.
right?
It's so awful.
So, I mean, no, I think this is great, though. I mean, it's something that you're passionate about, and so, you know, you're trying to keep your passions separate, and I get that. It seems to me you're the kind of guy that can really only put your focus and your mentality on one thing at a time.
Yeah.
And that's why we're not seeing you out playing so much.
Exactly.
But we're done with school now, right?
Oh yeah, I graduate in 1 week, and I'm super thrilled because I love music, and music's my calling, and no matter what else I do, music's my thing. So like this has been, I needed a backup plan of some sort, so I did something that my dad was a firefighter forever, since way before I was born, since he was younger than me right now.
Right.
So I was like, I'm gonna give it a try. And then I did all these things, and I got my EMT, and I joined Fire Academy, and then little by little I was like, I just want to play a show. I just want to play for some people. So I've been doing like little acoustic shows, but graduate next week, and I'm just hitting it hard again.
Is it going to be full force?
Oh, I'm just
Tyler
going to knock them out of the park.
Man, that's exciting.
I am.
Because I know you were going really super hard for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
A couple years back, and you know, a lot of times people will just come and go, but that wasn't what you did, man. You didn't come and go. You came, and then you made sure that you were taken care of before you come back, and I think that's smart.
See, like I was really lucky when I came in and stuff. There's a lot of people that like spend their whole lives trying to make a name for themselves, but like when I was really young, I started off. I can't watch videos of me as younger because it was just trash. But like even then, I was doing all right. You know, people are enjoying the shows. I was the same person I was now, just not as awesome and handsome. And
He's gotten a lot more handsome since he got rid of the hair.
I'm telling you what, I just start crying.
Look, I mean, it's not even natural colors there.
I know, you know, I dyed in blue, and then I'm not even playing guitar. What is that? That's one finger? You can't play guitar with one finger. This is Photoshop. And then like
You're really holding a ukulele.
that's what it is. It's a bass banjo. That's what it is. Oh God, I'm getting fired. And then, but like, I did what I wanted to, and I played shows. I played where I wanted to. When I first started, I made no money doing it, and that didn't matter to me because I loved doing it. And I played the worst gigs you could possibly play. I played anywhere you could think of. I played a biker rally where someone tried to steal my car. I played at bars that were actually just like some redneck dude's house, and it was just him and his wife.
Right.
Real good shows.
Yeah,
like,
tens and tens of people.
I mean, just tens, and I never hit 10. I'm not that good yet. But
no, you're gonna get there.
I hope so. But then over the years, I've played for. There's a guy out here in Longview, and we were talking about a show or something, and he goes, "You need to play for like at least 3,000." And like, it felt so amazing that like, I forgot what year it was, but I did NASCAR. I played Texas Motor Speedway.
Right.
I played for several thousands of people, and it was never like a big deal to me. You know, like it was never like one of those. I played NASCAR. I'm gonna brag about it, and I'm done worrying about anything. Like it was just another show, and that's how it is. It's like there's a bunch of people out there that haven't seen me play, and I'm gonna play until they do.
Right.
And that's what I like.
And the thing that's cool about Tyler, if you're just meeting him for the first time, is he's a down to earth cat that makes a lot of fun.
I'll try.
And he might brag about himself, but trust me, he doesn't mean it. And I'm going to tell you where that came from. Tyler, growing up, was a very sheltered kid, very awkward socially.
Super bad.
So and so to see him the way he is now, and always funny, always joking, it's hard to tell when the guy's serious because he really enjoys life.
Yeah.
So I guess my question for you about that is, how do you transition from one to the other?
Oh man.
And is this real, or is that guy real?
Okay, see, that's the thing is like, when I was younger, I had no friends.
Right.
I had nobody, and I was not the best looking kid. I was like this tall and as fat as I am now, so it was like real bad.
Right.
Like just a sad.
So you're like a fire hydrant.
Yeah. What kind of body style you got? Fire hydrant. What size pants you wear?
These are my arms.
So I had nothing, and then I learned how to play guitar and everything, and I told no one. I told no one I could play guitar because I saw so many kids at that age playing Guitar Hero, and then they would get a guitar, and then they would come to school and say, "Yeah, I play guitar, I can do anything.
I can hit the green, blue, red.
Like just like orange.
Yeah.
Do they have an orange on there?
Yeah, there is.
I never played those, trash. But I was like, I'm not going to tell anyone I play guitar, and that was a rule I kept forever. And then I hit like 16. So for like 6 years, did nothing, and for 3 years straight, I didn't leave my house. I did not go to a friend's house. I didn't do anything.
Your friend was your guitar.
That was all I had, and like I didn't know how sad that sounded, like at the time,
Right.
and like it never bothered me. It still doesn't bother me, but like through that, staying home and playing guitar, like I worked really hard at something, and I could do something not a lot of people can, and not just do it good and everything, but do it naturally. Like I don't think about it, I just do it, and that's why like when you come see my shows, like. There's a lot of artists around here that are doing similar stuff to me, but like you watch them and you can see it in their face. This isn't natural. They're just doing something that they saw someone do,
right.
or someone's making them do. But like for me, like, and that's my biggest honor is that it just happens. It's just natural for me, and that all came from sitting in my room playing guitar, and then like friends and everything came after because. When I was younger, I always wondered, like, how do I be cool? What do I say?
That peer pressure.
Yeah, and then peer pressure became obsolete, and like what people thought became double obsolete. They didn't give a damn what they said.
Right.
And then through that, like, age 14, I started to bloom into a beautiful woman, and then I just didn't care. I could do anything I wanted to. I could say anything I wanted to.
You can use any bathroom you want?
Any bathroom.
Yeah.
Besides Target, they kicked me out that one time.
Yeah, Target's not fun anyway.
How dare you?
So, I mean, would you say that music kind of prepared you for, being social later on?
I think music was the biggest help in my life, and it's helped me understand who I am,
Mm-hmm.
helped me, like, interact with other people, helped me do just about everything because like I couldn't do anything before this and because I was too socially awkward and everything, but now like I'll probably always be awkward, but when I'm awkward I'm having fun. Like if I'm doing something awkward, it's because I know they're feeling awkward.
Yeah, but I think you're okay with the risk of being awkward.
Yeah,
now.
it
it's so obvious.
None.
Right.
It bothers me none, and like that's all thanks to music. I learned how to love myself through my music, and anytime I brag and stuff, like I know my downfalls, and I embrace them. It's fine.
Right.
But I'm happy with who I am. But like when I brag, it's just hilarious.
Right.
I love being.
I agree. And I think another thing that really I think people take notice about you is you're so respectful to people within the music community as well. You're a huge supporter of local music. You're always out somewhere, even if you're not playing, trying to support someone else.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, people notice that kind of stuff.
I hope so. And like that was another thing. Like I just care about. I feel like I'm like one of those guys. It's like I'm just guilty. The guy that's trying to get a girlfriend. I'm just guilty of caring too much.
Yeah.
Girls say I'm too good of a listener.
Right. Like if you go to the dictionary, a picture of Tyler Lenius will be there under the word empathy.
It's beautiful.
And there's like a small thumbnail in the word glorious as well.
I so hard. No, stop there. I'm just filling out like an eHarmony application right now. But that was the thing is like, I see people trying to do it. People ask me all the time. We did the Blues Fest a while back, and I got to see a bunch of kids, and through seeing them, like,
And you were judging that.
I
weren't
was,
you? Yeah.
and they did just unfreaking believable. I don't know if I'm allowed to say anybody that's doing it, but I just want you to know it was the greatest thing I've ever done. It was so much fun watching a bunch of kids, and then at the end of it, me, Wes Jeans, and Ali Venable, and even Jimmy Wallace got up there, and we all jammed with these kids, and like they like, if I was that age and I got to play with Wes Jeans and stuff, I'm talking like around 10 years old, it would have been a dream come true. But these kids came up to me and they asked me all these questions and stuff, and it made my day, because like I came from a small town where kids were getting into horrible things, and then just doing bad things to give themselves entertainment. These kids all were on the straight and narrow, and it's all.
And they're taking the same path that you did.
Yeah,
and you
so
see
like,
that.
I saw all these little kids, and like it made my day, and like that's the biggest thing, because when you join the music world, when you join and you know it too, we're just a big family.
Absolutely.
Like, I mean, if any of the East Texas musicians called me and were like, "Hey man, I'm having this problem," or "Hey, I need some help," I would do it in a heartbeat.
I need my yard mowed, man.
I gotta go, actually. I would do anything for anybody. I love them all. I love everybody. I met some great friends. I love it.
All right, guys, we want to once again thank everybody out there for watching the ETX ROCKS Show. First time ever with Tyler Lenius. We've been working a long time to try to get Tyler on this show.
And thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely, no problem. All right, so we're going to play a different game. We usually play a game called Would You Rather on this show. And our producer, Louise, knowing that this guy is such a goofball, said, no way are we doing Would You Rather. We are doing What the Heck with Tyler Lenius. And the way this works is it's 10 nonsense questions. And basically, just like you always do in life, you need to tell me the answer that first pops into your brain.
All right.
No filter here.
Like, are we talking like even if it doesn't pertain to the question at all? Like,
Whatever pops into your head is what I want to hear.
It's just going to be straight like potatoes. I like potatoes, man.
Something like that, yeah. All right, so you ready? This is What the Heck with Tyler Lenius. Number one, isn't hitting the snooze button just reliving the worst part of your day over and over again?
Yeah, because when you wake up, the first thought is Michael Jackson's dead, and that hurts still.
It really does. Yeah, it does.
It's like, I don't know.
Man.
Miss you, MJ.
It's been 10 years. 2007.
You're lying.
Yeah, 2007. All right, so
super deep, super quick.
Number two, what the heck? If someone weighs 198 pounds and then they eat 2 pounds of crawfish, does that mean they're 1% crawfish now?
Math questions hurt.
MJ, love you.
Crawfish. I'm just trying to make a crawfish pun, but I have nothing. I would say that they have a problem. 2 pounds is a lot. That's not good for you.
Yeah, they probably believe
it's going to go straight to your epidorslium, and then you're going to pop your abdominal, and it's just going to kill you.
It really will. It really will. You should probably gain some weight.
Yeah, you should drink water, man.
All right, so number three. Where exactly do squirrels go when there's a hurricane?
Heaven.
Heaven?
Yeah. If they've lived a good life and they've prayed to little squirrel Jesus, how cute is that thought?
So basically, whenever there's a hurricane, they're just like resetting the squirrel population.
Instantly, like they just press a button, Control, Delete, squirrels just go back to heaven.
That's awesome. All right, number four, and this is the really important one.
Yes.
All right, if 4 out of 5 people suffer from diarrhea, does that mean the 5th person enjoys it?
Diarrhea is the shit. Am I allowed to say that on the internet?
I guess you are.
Dang right. This brings me back to the crawfish. There's nothing funny about diarrhea brought on by crawfish, because that's a serious disease.
Okay, but the question is, does the 5th person enjoy it?
I don't know. Have you ever really sat down and just had a good one? You know, just that.
Sometimes. I mean, sometimes after a good session.
Yeah, you know.
My pants will fit better.
I'm telling you what, like, I've gotten rid of 4 belts because of good sessions.
Yes.
that's how I
Well,
stay so
and then
skinny.
it's bad for fat people, especially if you don't make a lot of money, because then you have to buy new belts.
Yeah, see, like, that's why I suggest 198 pounds of crawfish, 2 pounds human.
There you go.
Like eat 2 pounds of
Like
human
reverse.
flesh. Yeah.
Like, so we'd be going, like, we'd be on a crawfish's table and they'd be snapping on us.
Cannibalism. Hashtag
That would
cannibalism.
be weird. Hashtag cannibalism.
Roll Tide.
Alright, so this is not on the list, but speaking of cannibalism.
I'm ready.
Alright, so if a cannibal eats a clown, does he taste funny?
Oh God, these are so good. I advise if you're gonna eat a human to eat clowns. Quit clowning around. But their shoes. I'm trying to drag it on.
Like, I don't know what you would do with the shoes. You'd probably have to remove the shoes.
Oh, you'd be a shoe-in. I'm just
Yeah,
all I have
true.
is puns here.
All right, number
That's
5.
all
What
I-
happens if you get scared half to death twice?
You join the Squirrels. You know,
So you're it's heaven again.
right in heaven.
All right, makes sense to me. All right, so if evolution is true,
Evolution.
how did sloths make the cut?
You know, sloths die like majority of the time because they grab onto their arms thinking it's like a branch. So technically, they didn't cut it. They're killing themselves just slowly.
So like sloth suicide
That's
is
what
a
it.
thing.
Have you heard of
It's an
that?
epidemic.
Yeah.
Would that be considered a slow death?
Oh, I'm so proud of you. It is a sin. It is a sin. Sloth.
That is true. It is a sin.
They don't go with the squirrels. They go straight down to sin.
Yeah. They go to the anti-squirrel.
I just imagine Sarah McLachlan's son playing. And it just shows like one video of a sloth.
We'll put that in the background.
They can't make it.
All right, number 7. How violently do you have to fight the urge to scream when you hear an ice cream truck coming?
Okay. I feel like if I don't scream, I've broken down to a science because as a kid you want to scream when you hear it. But if you don't scream, you get an extra 4 seconds running towards the son bitch.
That's
and
true.
you can make it to it. But like the problem I found is if you scream he's touching me, you get free ice cream.
But so what you should probably do is wait to scream so that way you can reel in the truck.
Reel in the truck,
That way you can put the pressure on the ice cream man.
throw a sloth on him.
That's true.
Slow down.
That is a sin to throw a sloth on an ice cream man. I'm just saying. All right, number 8. If there is a heavens no and a hell yeah, why isn't there a purgatory perhaps?
All I'm thinking of is that stupid Guns N' Roses cover. That's all. Now it's gonna be stuck in my head forever. Okay, so purgatory. How do you spell purgatory?
Purgatory. Purgatory. Yeah.
It's so hard to make a purgatory pun, but I'm gonna do it.
Well, I mean, the question is, like, would you go to a concert? You know how you get people to say, you know, if you're having a good time, give me a hell yeah. The next time you do it, have them say purgatory perhaps.
I'll tell you one story I did. I could get them to say hell no and hell yeah. So I was like, oh, what question? I asked them a stupid question, and I got them all to say hell maybe. Hell maybe.
That should be the name of an album.
That should be a band's name.
Yeah, maybe so.
Hell
maybe.
So.
Number 9. What's another word for thesaurus?
Thesaurus? Thesaurus. Thunder trunks.
Okay.
Rare, very rare dinosaur.
All right, number 10. This is the most important one. This is the most good information you will get out of this episode. So make sure you're paying attention. That was a technical term. Most good.
Most good.
All right. If a parsley farmer loses a lawsuit, do they garnish his wages?
Hell maybe. Hell maybe. Wait, was the farmer's name Elvis?
No,
Parsley?
I think it was John.
Oh.
He was related to the guy that made the porta potties.
Want to know a funny story about that?
Sure.
Oh, this is about to get...
Are they going to garnish his wages or not?
Okay. Where are you getting these? These are so good. Okay.
I'm just saying, because like if they garnish his wages, that could
I
make
get
him
the
salty.
part. Oh God, you're just. But to be safe. Oh no, that doesn't even apply at all. I was gonna say use condiments. So.
I don't relish using condiments.
God, well, you're so
Go
good
ahead,
at
man.
this. You're so good at this. Oh man, I just wish I knew a bunch of spice names.
We don't have the time, dude. Just go to the next one. Times of spice.
Times of spice. Spice Girls. I'm just gonna say red.
Yeah,
cinnamon.
Spice Girls, ginger spice, like redheads.
This has been my favorite thing in the world.
What? But yet you have not said what the heck yet.
Am I supposed to? You can't get me to. Dagnabbit? What the heck?
There we got him. All right. So that was What the Heck with Tyler Lenius.
I'm just taking all your puns. I was like, I'm using that later and putting that in the song. And then I see.
Now we know why we're recording this with his iPhone.
Oh,
so we can play it back later.
I'm just going to watch this all day.
It's going to be like a porn magazine to you,
That's going to be perfect. Speaking of, do y'all have a bathroom?
All right, so Tyler, I understand you're going to perform another song for us.
I am.
So what are you going to do? I don't even think you've decided yet.
No clue. I'll tell you what. For fun, can we just experiment with something?
Sure.
Okay.
You're going to write one on the spot?
I am, because you heard me earlier. I was trying to, but I didn't have anything. So
Peek sneak.
it's gonna be bad. Just a warning to everyone in the room. It's gonna be real bad, but it's gonna be fun. I had the bass. I got like the first 2 verses.
All right, so we have the first 2 verses. No idea what this is going to end up being. So check out Tyler Lenius with a brand new song that he doesn't even know what it is yet.
All right, this one's called Dance.
Dance by Tyler Lenius. You heard it here first.
All right.
Tyler's about to hear it for the first time.
I'll grab my guitar and I'll play some blues. You say you love me, what but it do? I wanna dance with you. I'm shaking child chords and Sue. Grab that tambourine and sing some tunes. You say you love me, what but it do? I wanna dance with you. Sun is shining, I'm hiding away, away, away. I got you, and that's okay. Yeah, so put on your summer dress, carry your dancing shoes. I'll grab my guitar and I'll sing the blues. You say you love me, what but you do? I wanna dance with, I wanna dance with, I wanna dance with you. It works!
So that was Dance by Tyler Lenius. That was a very important song to him. He wrote it basically in the living room here before we started today.
It touched me the most that I've ever been touched by a song. I really like it.
Yeah, it touched me quite a bit too. You know?
Speaking of touching.
No, later.
Oh.
So.
What the heck?
Exactly. Purgatory, perhaps.
Hell, maybe.
So, where can folks follow along with you on social media and stuff like that?
I tell you what, everyone, I've got a crap ton of Twitter followers, but I'd never use it. I'm sorry, tweeters. I love Instagram and Facebook. Those are my favorite. If you message me on any one of those, I'll get right back to you. So I think the Twitter is Tyler Lenius Band, and the Facebook's Tyler Lenius Band, but my Instagram's Tyler Lenius.
Okay.
I think. You can follow me all there.
So if they type in Tyler Lenius, they're going to get you on all 3.
It'll pop up somewhere.
Right. And that's Lenius for those that don't know how to spell.
I was so scared that you're going to misspell that because everyone messes up. Everyone calls me Tyler Lenius, and you know that.
I hate those people.
Those sons of guns.
Yeah.
But
do
also,
your research.
You could find me on, I have a website, a great website, and it's tylerleniusband.com. It has all my tour dates.
So that is proof right there that anybody can have a website, y'all. So make sure you're checking that out, tylerleniusband.com. All right, so you guys make sure you're checking out Tyler Lenius on his webpage and on his social media. It's Tyler Lenius Band, or you can just search Tyler Lenius, or you can just Google his name and it'll bring you to all of that stuff.
And I'm all over YouTube and all that stuff. There's
and
videos.
Also Spotify and Google Play and
and
Apple.
I think I'm on Pandora. I don't know about Pandora.
But yeah, he's everywhere. Make sure you're supporting him, even with just a like or a follow. That definitely helps the artist. We're really excited that he's going to be hitting the road again and starting to do some venues again and all that stuff. Guys out there, if you're watching for the first time, make sure you're following us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We're at ETX Rocks. If you want to contribute to the ETX Rock Show, you can do that now. We have a brand new donation link. Just go to www.paypal.me/ETX Rocks, and any amount you guys can donate will definitely help us continue to bring you all the best talent in Texas and beyond. As we always say on this show, we want to thank you guys out there for supporting live local music. And don't ever forget,
ETX rocks.
Hey guys, I'm Katie Lynn, and make sure to tune in to ETX Rocks with
Boston Chris,
Aaron Watson, ETX Rocks.
ETX rocks. Alan Fox Band.
Hey guys, we're the Morning Madhouse. I'm Carter.
I'm Brandon.
I'm Ginger.
It's the best podcast ever made in all of history.
Hi, this is Paul Bebo, and I ETX Rocks with Boston Chris Barnes. You're gonna love it.
ETX Rocks.
Hey, East Texas, DP here. ETX Rocks.
Hey, East Texas, we're Enduring House, a Christian rock band.
ETX Rocks! Hey, this is Monty Pittman from ETX Rocks.
Hey East Texas, Jaden Farnsworth. ETX Rocks.
Hey everybody, I'm David McCarty with the Gypsy Creek Band. As always, ETX Rocks.
Hey guys, this is Chris Colston. Thanks for tuning in to the ETX ROCKS Show.
To the ETX ROCKS Show.
ETX ROCKS Show.
Ho! Hey folks, I'm WWE Hall of Famer Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and I just want to make sure you support local music.
Hi, East Texas, this is Chris Wayne.
And Crystal Clark with KYKX 1057. ETX Rocks.
Hey East Texas, we're Lady Chaz and the Tramps. And just remember, ETX rocks.
Hey, this is Todd Freeman of ETX Rocks with Boston Chris.
Hey East Texas, I'm Waylon Hicks, and remember, ETX rocks.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is the one and only SP, El Mexicano con Estilo. Make sure to support your local music, and ETX rocks.
Hello. We're one way home.
Hey East Texas, this is Teaser.
Please continue to support local music.
And always remember, ETX rocks!
Howdy folks, this is Aaron Watson. Support local music and ETX Rocks. Hey, this is Chris Colston. Make sure you support local music
And ETX Rocks.
Hey, this is Hannah Kirby. Thanks for tuning in to the ETX Rocks Show.
Tough guy, ho!
covering music-related content of all genres. If it filters through Eastern Texas, it's fair game. Y'all bring it. From Texarkana down to the coast and Dallas down to Houston and everything in between, we are ETX Rocks!